Right, hey guys, OmniGamer here, and I'm back with another collection video. And today, guys, as you can see, today's collection video is going to be all about the one, the only, Mr. Knowledge, Strength, and Integrity himself, KSI. Yep, I'm showing off my KSI collection today because it was actually KSI's birthday recently, on the 19th. Yeah, he turned 30 on Monday, and I decided in celebration of his recent birthday, I would show off my KSI collection in this video. So KSI, we all know who he is. I mean, you know, he's one of the biggest YouTubers of all time. I mean, of course, he's a YouTuber, rapper, boxer. You know, has his own drink company and stuff. Like, I don't need to tell you guys any of this stuff. You know, you all know who KSI is. You know what he does. But yeah, so I've been a big KSI fan for a really long time. Actually, I first discovered him around 2014, thereabouts, and quickly became a big fan right after. So I've been watching him for nearly a decade now, and yeah, and he's still one of my favourite YouTubers, and I still watch his new videos, you know, whenever they come out. And as you can see, I've collected various different, you know, KSI related stuff over the years. You know, got hoodies, t-shirts, CDs, some posters back there. Prime, of course. I'll explain why a little bit later, why there's a copy of Watchdog Legion over there. There is a reason why it's included here. And also something else, which I'll show you at the end, because I actually have a one of these vinyls framed up on my wall. So yeah, I'll show you that at the very end. But yeah, so here's my entire KSI collection. Yeah, so without dragging this intro on any longer, let's just get straight on with the collection. So let's see, where should we begin? Let's start off with the hoodie and the t-shirt. So both of these are official. They came from KSI's, you know, own like online shop. So let's start off with the hoodie first. So this is a all over the place deluxe hoodie that I actually was supposed to get for my birthday, but it ended up coming like a little bit later afterwards. Like I got it like a month after my birthday. But yeah, my mum got me this. It's just the front cover to the deluxe edition of his second album. Yeah, there's the back. Nothing on there, just plain black. But yeah, I really like this hoodie. It's actually my favourite hoodie that I own. I wear it quite a lot, and yeah, it's just a pretty cool hoodie all around. But yeah, there it is. I wish I had more of these hoodies, but they are fucking expensive though. So for the moment, this is the only one I've got. But yeah, I do really like it. And then the t-shirt here, the t-shirt's pretty basic. It's just a plain black t-shirt with some writing on it, AOTP Deluxe, which of course stands for All Over the Place Deluxe. There's the back, got a pretty cool print right there. So yeah, I don't wear the t-shirt nowhere near as much as the hoodie, but it's yeah, a bit plain, but I do like it. It also says KSI inside there, and this is a small because that's just my size. Hoodies are small as well. But yeah, so those are the only two KSI related bits of clothing I have. A single hoodie and a single t-shirt. So moving on, we have his music, to be more specific, all of these CDs, and I do mean all of these CDs. This is every single officially released KSI CD that has come out as of me recording this. So going in chronological order, let's start off with the Keep Up EP, which was his very first CD ever released back in 2016. His first EP. I don't have two copies of this. This is just the outer box that this came with. But yeah, this is his very first CD, Keep Up. It's only got 5 tracks. There's of course because it's an EP and not a full-length album. But yeah, there's the disc right there. This is back when KSI was signed with Island. That was his first record deal. And this was during the days of like Lamborghini and Keep Up, and you know, like the early days of his professional music career. But yeah, there's that. And then we've got his first album here, Dissimulation Deluxe. Got 2 copies of this. Reason being, the first copy I got had a mistake on it, where in the song Down Like That, featuring Rick Ross, Lil Baby and SX, for some reason, they put a version of the song on the disc that was missing Lil Baby's verse. It was just completely gone. Like after Rick Ross's verse, it just goes into like the final chorus with SX, and it just ends. Like Lil Baby's verse is just completely gutted for some reason. So they had to send out some replacement CDs, which fixed the issue, which is why I have 2. But yeah, but other than that, they're both the exact same. There's the disc, very shiny. And of course, this is the deluxe edition of the original Dissimulation, which has 3 extra tracks, including the remix of Poppin', which has Crypt on it. But yeah, really solid first album. Really like it. And then I've also got 2 copies of his second album, All Over the Place. This is just the normal one that you'd buy from like HMV or Amazon or just whatever really. Super common CD. A lot of these CDs are like limited edition releases, but this one was like mass produced, so it's very easy to still come across. You could still go into a HMV and find brand new copies of this for sale. But yeah, there it is, purple disc. And yeah, the only difference between the 2 copies is that this one has a different coloured disc, which has a little sticker on it which denotes that this is the exclusive gold disc variant from, what did I say, chalkies.com or something. But yeah, this was exclusive to an online retailer, and yeah, that's literally the only difference, is that this one has a gold disc. And yeah, that's it. This one doesn't have any bonus tracks or anything. It just has a gold disc, and that's the only difference. It did also come with a poster, that poster over there to be exact, of KSI. And also the Keep Up CD also came with this poster. So yeah, which is pretty cool. And then we've got some CD singles right here. So the first one is Not Over Yet, the song he did with Tom Grennan, which came out last year, which is signed, got his signature right there. This is actually my favourite KSI song that he's ever done. I absolutely fucking love this song. The remix is really good as well. There's a disc, but yeah, absolutely fucking love this song. Before this, I didn't really have a favourite KSI song because there was a lot that I really liked, but this is definitely, without question, my favourite KSI song. Absolutely love it. And then next we have a Sidemen CD actually, Christmas Drillings. So this one requires a little bit of a story. Basically, the Sidemen, you know, they do like their Sidemen Sunday videos every single Sunday. Well, they did one back in December last year where it was, I think, like $100 versus $10,000, like make a song or something, where basically like they split into 2 groups and like and they basically had to make like a Christmas song. They were trying to make like a Christmas #1, and like one group had a pretty big budget, you know, that would use for making the song and making a music video and everything, and the other group had basically nothing, pretty much had no budget at all. And KSI was on the rich group, I guess you'd call it. And yeah, and they did this song, you know, it was JJ, Toby, JME was on there for some reason, and also Vic Star. And yeah, amazingly, they actually did a limited edition CD of it, which is pretty insane. The back, disappointingly, is just a repeat at the front. Like, it doesn't have like a track list or anything on it, it's just like the exact same thing. But yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't even played the CD actually, but yeah, there's a disc. But of course I have heard the song, it is a banger, I'm not gonna lie, it is an absolute banger, and best believe I'm definitely gonna be playing this during Christmas time. Alright, and last but not least, we have Voices, which is KSI's latest CD release as of this recording, which this one's also signed, as you can see right there. So yes, this is a song he did with Oliver Tree that came out right at the start of the year in January. This is, I think, the 3rd single from what's going to be his upcoming 3rd studio album, or his 3rd solo album. That's going to come out hopefully sometime later this year. First single was Not Over Yet, the second one was Summer Is Over, which didn't get a CD release, and then Voices was the 3rd one. But yeah, there's a disc right there. So yeah, so far, KSI's latest CD release, but when he announces more, I'm definitely going to get them, because I plan on getting every single KSI CD that comes out in the future, and even Sidemen ones as well, I'll get those. So yeah, so as of right now, this is all of them, but of course in the future, when he releases more, best believe I'm definitely going to get them. So those are all the KSI CDs, literally all of them. And then moving on, we have, let's talk about Prime, shall we? So Prime, of course, was KSI's, well, is KSI's drink company that he founded with Logan Paul, and it's only been around for about a year, but of course, like, Prime, as we all know, has become like ridiculously popular, and people, of course, have been going crazy with, you know, reselling these for inflated prices and stuff. This is the only bottle of Prime I've ever drunken in my life. This is blue raspberry flavored, just a plain old blue one. But yeah, this is the only bottle of Prime I've ever had, and yeah, I kept the bottle. The drink was okay, I guess. To me, it kind of tasted a bit like squash. So yeah, it wasn't particularly mind-blowing, but it wasn't horrible. I wouldn't mind trying a bit again. I'd like to try the orange flavoured Prime, because I do like orange flavoured drinks and stuff. And the other flavours, I'd love to give them a go, even though I'm not a particularly big fan of them. But yeah, but this is literally the only bottle of Prime I've ever had in my life. But yeah, I kept the bottle for that. Alright, and then the posters I've already talked about. Like I said, this one came with the Keep Up CD. and this one came with the gold disc all over the place. And this right here is a signed photo of KSI, which I believe came with I want to say my normal all over the place CD. I think. I'm not entirely sure whereabouts I bought this from. I think I pre-ordered it from like Amazon or something. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, but it came with a signed photo of KSI right there. And yeah, I guess the last thing to talk about on this desk at least would be Watch Dogs Legion here. Now, Watch Dogs Legion has nothing to do with KSI, other than maybe the fact that the game takes place in London and KSI is, well, lives in London. It has nothing to do with KSI, so why is it included here? Well, one of KSI's songs is actually featured on the soundtrack of this. It's the song, what was it? It's from the New Age album, the collaborative album between KSI and Randolph. It was Red Alert. Yeah, Red Alert is actually featured in this game, like on the radio stations and stuff. And yeah, that's about it. That's the only reason why it's included on here. You know, it's a technicality more than anything. You know, it has one of KSI's songs featured on it. And yeah, there's the inside, in case you want to see what it looked like. There's the PS4 version, of course, of Watch Dogs Legion. And yeah, and as far as I'm aware, this is the only game that has one of KSI's songs featured on the soundtrack. There could be some others, maybe like some mobile games or whatever, but in terms of like big AAA games, I'm pretty sure this is the only one at the moment. So yeah, but who knows? You might see one of KSI's songs appear in GTA 6 or something. Like, who knows at this point? But yeah, that's the reason why it's included as part of this collection. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. But there's one last thing I want to show you guys real quick, and that is my all over the place vinyl, which I'm going to move the phone up here above my shelf. There it is. So it's the normal vinyl of all over the place. There were two different variants. There was a normal one which had a red vinyl, and there was a glow in the dark one which, well, glow in the dark. And yeah, this is the normal one I got for my birthday. I got this frame as well for my birthday, my 19th, it was a couple of years ago. And yeah, and I framed it and put it on my wall here. So yeah, the vinyl is still in there. But yeah, but I don't have like a vinyl player or anything, so for me it's solely just to like display, because I don't have like any means of actually playing this. But yeah, so yeah guys, that is my entire KSI collection. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments like what KSI stuff do you own? Do you own any of these CDs? Like how many flavors of Prime have you tried? Have you tried Prime at all? If so, what's your favorite flavor? You know, do you have like any like merch, like hoodies or t-shirts or whatever related to KSI or the Sidemen? You know, I'd like to know. But yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe, and peace. I shall see you guys in the next video.